When did dark skin become such a problem? Nana, இல்லையே. அதுக்கு? Oh, கருப்பா இருந்தா நல்லதானே இருக்குது. Got me thinking, because in India, the divine is dark. Krishna literally means the dark one. Rama, dark like the rain cloud. Draupadi, beautiful, the OG dark feminist icon. Vishnu and Kali, dark blue, the color of divine. If darkness was ugly, why did the gods wear it with so much pride? Somewhere along the way, dark skin went from being just a shade to a problem to fix. Fair and Lovely ads, turmeric scrub, brown faces instead of actual dark-skinned actors. Everywhere we turn, the message is the same. Dark is bad belief come from? Colonization. They didn't just colonize lands, they colonized our minds, how we see ourselves, what we value, what we believe. Light is civilized and attractive, dark is uncivilized and unattractive. Listen, I can't talk about colorism without talking about one of its biggest roots. The billion-dollar destructive notion they sold and we kept buying. Shades tied to hierarchy designed to justify control and enforce inequality. Then they sold us the ultimate lie. Soaps, creams, powders, different labels, different countries, one same promise. Lighter skin, a better life. We fought the colonizers, got rid of them, well, some of them, but somehow decided to keep our minds colonized by their lies. Colorism didn't grow from our soil. The colonial hangover just runs real deep. Because the oldest traditions say dark is divine. The new one just sells you bleach. Stop buying it. The color isn't the problem. The lie is.
This country has black people with blonde hair. Welcome to Solomon Islands, approximately 2,000 kilometers to the northeast of Australia, in the southwest Pacific Ocean. Here you'll find this tropical paradise, a country home to 840,000 people, and up to 1 in 10 of them are born with this vibrant blonde hair. It's not sun-bleached, it's not dyed, it's genetic. And 10% of the people here have this striking blonde hair from a unique gene mutation. In fact, the people carry a rare version of the TIRP1 gene. This version of the gene doesn't really exist anywhere else in the world. It's unique to the Pacific. So yeah, blonde hair isn't just for Scandinavians. Sometimes it's straight out of the South Pacific.
You ever stop to think how everything dark is always bad? Dark times, dark magic, dark humor, the dark ages. But then light, that's good, right? That's holy, that's pure. Who decided that? Because that wasn't language, that was conditioning, and it's one of the oldest lies that empire ever told. Before colonization, darkness was an evil. It was divine. In African cosmologies, darkness was the beginning. In Kemet, ancient Egypt, Kemet literally meant black land, named for the fertile soil that gave life. In Yoruba belief, creation began in darkness, where the divine shaped the world from water and clay. In the Dogon tradition, the blackness of the universe wasn't absence. It was potential. Darkness was the womb, the resting place, the sacred unknown. It wasn't something to fear, it was something to honor. Then Europe needed an enemy. Of course. Not just on the battlefield, but in imagination. So they rebranded darkness itself. Christian translators started pairing light with God, with goodness with salvation, and darkness with sin, evil, and the devil. Artists painted angels in gold and demons in shadows. Writers called the medieval era the Dark Ages, as if nothing of value existed outside of their version of light. It wasn't just about color, it was about control. Because if light meant holy and white meant light, then black, and everyone who looked like it, could be cast as the opposite. That's how racism got spiritualized before it was ever legalized. And the language stuck. I'm guilty. We still say blacklist, blackmail, dark forces, dark money. And we use light to mean truth, and dark to mean deception, without realizing that we're repeating propaganda from the 1400s. That lie got baked into everything: art, religion, politics, skin. It's why colonial missionaries could call Africa the Dark Continent, not because it lacked light, but because they couldn't see its humanity. Words aren't harmless. They build worlds. So when people say dark like it's bad, they're not describing reality. They're revealing what they were taught to fear, because darkness is an evil. It's the soil that births life. It's the night that heals what the day burned. It's the color of the cosmos before creation took form. Darkness is where everything begins, and everything returns. So maybe the question isn't why is dark bad? Maybe it's who benefits when it is. They taught us to fear the dark, when the truth is, We came from it.